Have you ever wondered what a successful Shopify dropshipping store really looks like and how it operates behind the scenes? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly that. I've gathered my top 3 dropshipping stores that are absolutely crushing it with their strategy, branding, and execution. So these stores will definitely inspire you. More importantly, you'll be able to learn from their best practices and apply them to your current or future dropshipping store. All right, so let's just dive in right here. So just so you know, assembling a list of 3 dropshipping stores is not easy because there are so many stores out there that are doing a great job, all right? And you can learn a lot from them. But I managed to sort and finalize the list. So now let's go start with the first store, which is this one right here, the Jellyfel.com, okay? Now, as you can see, the design is quite simple, right? Like, I don't notice any signs of advanced design or like coding features or anything fancy like that. But overall, the interface is clean and user-friendly. Now, I've been tracking this store for quite a while, I'm not gonna lie. And I can tell you that it originally started by selling just one product, this one right here, the Dancing Jellyfish Lamp, okay? And like, what's really interesting is that the store chose to sell a product that has a strong social media presence, all right, and can lead to getting free traffic from viral videos on social media and keep the profit margin higher, okay? So if you don't understand what I'm saying, let me show you what I mean, all right? So watch this video right here with me. So this is just one example on TikTok, and it's just one of many viral videos for this product, and the engagement is huge. It's clear that there is like a visual appeal of this product. It makes it perfect for organic promotion. Now, you might be thinking, how much does this cool product cost? Well, if I told you that the price for this lamp is $37.99, would you say that it's reasonable? Well, I think so, especially when you consider that this product appeals to a wide audience. People buying this product, they're either buying this as a gift or even for like personal use. And what I really liked is how this store right here evolved. Look, after realizing that most people visiting the website are looking for jellyfish related items, they transitioned from a one product store to a full-on niche store focused entirely on cool jellyfish themed products. So look at this product right here, the Jellyfish Diffuser. At first glance, you already see how cool it is, right? So just like the Dancing Jellyfish Lamp, the wow factor for this product is huge. At least it was for me when I first saw this, okay? And this is a very smart move because now the store can increase the average cart value by offering related products that fit the same, theme, aesthetic, and so on. Absolutely genius move. And then you might be thinking to yourself, why am I so confident that this store is crushing it, right? That's a very valid question, my friend. Well, that's because I'm using a game-changing tool that gives me the access to data that Shopify does not share publicly. So all I need to do, let's do this together. All I need to do is come here, all right? I copy the Shopify Store URL like this, and then I go to Zik Analytics Store Sales Tracker like this, right? I paste the link and enter. After I click search, look right here. Just like that, my friends. I get a full analysis of the store. I can see the product sales. I can see the paid and organic traffic on social media. I can see the total revenue. I can see the Shopify apps that the store is using and a whole lot more. And as you can see, the store is definitely performing well with over $70,000 in sales revenue in the last 30 days. Now you're probably wondering, hey, how much is the store actually earning per product? Again, very good question. And for that, we'll need to check the product sourcing costs on AliExpress. And with Zik Analytics, it's super easy. I just click here and this little icon and the item finder right here, okay, which matches the store's product to the suppliers on AliExpress. And as you can see right here, there's a lot of sourcing options. And look, exact products, exact matches, all right? So let's just choose one of them. Let's go with this one right here, like this. And this is the exact same product, and and it comes with the base and everything. So the total cost is $14.52 plus $7.05 with shipping. So that's a total of $21.57. And the store is selling this item for $37.99, correct? Which means that they're making a profit of around $14.80 per sale after Shopify fees. Here's where this thing gets wild, all right? This product alone has made, look at this, 1,350 sales, correct? In the last 30 days, okay? This adds up to $19,980 in profit in just 1 month. And remember, that's only for this product alone, because they already started selling the new jellyfish diffuser, which means this number is only going to grow. I don't know about you, but I think these numbers are like inspiring, This is just a great example of what's possible when you're combining a winning product with a smart store strategy. All right, guys and girls, before we jump to the next store, which, I'm sure it's going to inspire you as well. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. It means a lot to me and to everyone here. And if you want to use the same tools that I'm showing here, the one that helps you uncover the best insights and all these data-backed products, decisions that you can make, you can subscribe to Zik Analytics for just $1 for the first week. $1 for the first week. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. All right. So let's go to the next store. And the next store on this list was added for a very specific reason, because it's doing something that most other dropshippers are afraid to do. And that's dropshipping clothing and wearable items. All right. So meet the dropshipping store with arguably the best domain in town, dancinggaga.com, all right? It's selling dancing shoes, okay? And it's just taking dropshipping to the next level, because the website is designed, as you can see, beautifully, all right? With a layout that looks like any established fashion brand, correct? And personally, I really like the menu bar because it's clean, it's simple, it gives a clear overview of the store's different sections. So at first glance, you wouldn't even guess that this is a dropshipping store. And that's the point. Most people stay away from dropshipping wearable products because they're worried about returns and sizing issues. And honestly, between you and me, I agree. Okay, it's generally easier to return wearable items than generic products. Okay, but dancing shoes are just a little bit different. These aren't your everyday walking shoes. Customers know what they're buying and they tend to be less picky. So this store clearly understands that. And because they're doing what most sellers avoid, they've created what I called a blue ocean strategy. So it's a niche with minimal competition. And I mean, think about it. How many dancing shoes websites are you familiar with, right? All right, so let's just look behind the scenes. I just copied the store's URL and pasted into Zik Analytics store sales tracker. And I looked at all this data, all right? And here's the data for you, okay? Look at this, almost $200,000 in revenue and nearly 3,500 items sold in the last 30 days. My friends, that's really quite impressive, All right, let's just take one of their products as an example to see how they are sourcing it. And I'm going to go, with one of the top pairs here, one of the top performing items. Let's go with this one right here, right? This canvas white flat jazz teaching and practice shoes, okay? Here's the product on their website, correct? This is the one we want to source. What I'm going to do, I just go back here and then I just click in this item finder right here on the AliExpress icon. All right, and wait for to load. And look at that. You see that? These are exact matches, right? You can go with many of them. I don't know. Let's just choose one of them, like this one right here. It's the same variation white. All right, my friends. Right away, you can see that this dropshipping store is using the exact same product image as the one on AliExpress. It's clear proof of sourcing. And what I also noticed is that the store is very strategic. Like they choose products with high quality, engaging images and good reviews. All right. For example, the same product here on AliExpress, and also the image shows someone about to dance in the shoes, which is the perfect emotional hook. Now let's talk about profit. This is just one product out of 1,077 dropshipping products listed in this store, and the store price is $31.99, and they charge $7.99 for shipping. So the customer pays a total of $39.98, and the sourcing cost from AliExpress is just $17.88. That means for every sale, they're making around $20.40 in profit after Shopify fees. All right, so you multiply that by 58 sales that they made in the last 30 days. The store has made about $1,183 in profit from this one product alone. Like, I think this is really inspiring, right? Because this just shows that thinking outside the box and selling products that others avoid can be a winning strategy, as long as you do your research properly, okay? And if you want to see a deeper analysis of this store and like everything, the strategy, their entire operation, everything, you can watch this video right here, this one. We're going to leave the link down below, and just it's insane. It's really worth watching, all right? Because then you can dive into like the fine details and learn exactly what makes the store so successful. I mean, I just love this store, really. All right. Okay, so the last dropshipping store on our list is this one too. It has a pretty cool name too, Stylio or .com, Anyway, I think it's quite catchy. And, as you can see, this store right here is specialized in phone cases. If you have a specific phone model in mind, there's a high chance you will find a matching case in here. One thing that I've noticed immediately is how well organized the menu bar is. I just love to see organized menu bars. It's structured first by brand name, then by phone model, which is a smart and user-friendly setup. All right. It may take, some effort to create this, trust me, but it adds serious value to the customer experience, and that naturally helps increase the conversion rate. Also, if you want to learn how to create upsells and cross-sells effectively, I highly recommend checking the store out. Like, seriously, this store knows what it's doing. For example, look what happens when I add this product to cart, okay? Look, let's go add this product here together, okay? Boom. The moment I add the product, this confetti message appears saying that I unlocked like free shipping, And I don't know about you, but this kind of interactive touch is just fun. It's engaging, and it makes me want to buy even more. And definitely I'm going to apply this to my own store, okay? And just below the cart, there's a section called You May Also Like section, which in my opinion is perfect for increasing average order value through relevant cross sells. And this is just a great example of a store doing, the little things right. What makes the store smart and profitable is that it follows a keep it simple method, which I also love, all right? They stick to one product category like phone accessories, and they do it very well. They master it, And here's why that works. You have laser targeted paid ads, okay? Because if you're using Facebook ads to promote phone cases, for example, you can target people based on specific phone brands and even phone models. That means that your ad budget is used more efficiently. And then you're reaching the exact right audience, like, for example, iPhone or Samsung users. Another thing is that it has a huge audience. So let's just be real, all right? Everyone has a phone. So your audience is practically like limitless, right? Anyway, that's what I think. Also, ongoing demand. New phone models launch frequently. The moment that someone gets a new phone, one of the first purchases is definitely a protective case. all right? And that creates consistent demand year round. Another thing, high profit margins. Most phone accessories on AliExpress are very cheap, but the perceived value is high. So that allows you to sell them at premium prices and still enjoy great profit margins. Now, let's get even more inspired and run this store through Analytics Store Sales Tracker, because I did it for you already and it's here. Let me open here. Boom. All right. And what do we see? We see that this store generated $40,094 in revenue with 1,467 sales in the last 30 days from just 250 products. That's quite impressive and shows that each product was likely carefully selected. And if you're running a phone accessory store or you're planning to, you can use this store as a product gold mine, all right? Just explore their catalog, see which models are selling best, and bring those into your own store at one of their best-selling products. Let's go with this one right here, okay? And look at that. All right, this one sells for $20.99. Okay, now I'm going to use Analytics Item Finder to see if we can find this exact product on AliExpress. Do you think we can find it? I'm sure we can. Look, click here. You have so many exact matches. All right, let's go with one of them. This exact item is sold on AliExpress, so that's a total of $7.95. That means that this store is making about $13 profit per sale after Shopify fee. So that's a 62% profit margin. And this product alone has sold 51 times in the last 30 days, which comes out to $663 in monthly profit from just one product out of 250 products, my friends, all right? So if you ever questioned whether phone accessories can be profitable, this store is proof that it works, all right? When it's done with focus, precision, and a bit of creativity, all right? That's the end of this video. I just show you 3 amazing dropshipping stores that are running smart, well-optimized operations that clearly lead to high success. The key takeaway here is simple. Dare to test new things and always rely on data when choosing products and overall operation for your dropshipping store. That way you're making informed decisions and not just guessing, not wasting time, energy, resources, all right? Make solid data decisions. And if you like this video and want us to create another video featuring more top performing dropshipping stores, feel free to drop a comment below, all right? Thank you so much for watching. Keep moving forward and see you next time.